I gotta start remembering to drink before I go to sleep. Alright, let's chow down. I've forgotten what the blue bit means. But... no, I'm gonna warm up the... I'll keep the pork and beans to warm up later. I'm just gonna have some of these peaches, which I don't mind cold. It seems weird. Hot peaches... I can't quite wrap my head around eating hot peaches. Also, my sprain risk is healed. I'm below 35 kilograms, but only just barely. I've got to head back home. It is not really early enough, late enough to do that. So... just some chips. Okay. I can't really hang out here. Let's have a look outside. There may be wolves. I think the door's around here. Now, I've got fairly warm clothes on for the time being, so I shouldn't be too cold. I wonder if I can make it back. It depends on how much light there is outside. Okay, I'm only going down 2 pips, and it's very early in the morning. There's a lot of fog. But if I can find my way to the coastline, I can get back to the garage. I've really got to think. I don't know whether to check out the other island or just to leave this area, find a new place to explore, because I'm not finding what I'm looking for. I'm not entirely sure what I'm looking for, but I don't think I'm finding it here. That wolf can see me, but he can bugger off. Okay, I should be going this way. Okay, temperature's only going down 1 pip. Listen out for cracking ice. I managed not to get attacked by a wolf on the way out. That was nice. That looks like the coastline there. Now I can just see it. Don't run. And if I can locate my way to the garage... then... I will be fine. I just don't know where exactly I've landed. I think I want to go up the road here. Okay. It's about to run out. I'm going to ditch this torch. Alright. Ditch that. I'll know if I've gone the wrong way eventually. Keep my ears out for wolves. I'll light another torch if I need to. The sun is coming up. I have got plenty of temperature left, so I'm not too worried about freezing to death out here. And then where do I go? And how do I do it? The problem is, like, ferrying stuff to and fro. I mean, I've got to think of one of the most important things I need to get back to Pleasant Valley. Now. And then take that, and then just leave the rest sort of... because it's like, do I need the food? kinda. I definitely want to bring as much of it back, but I have to do multiple runs. I know what I don't need. Probably extra pry bars, extra... I'll need some tools. I want that hacksaw. I want... I don't want that extra pry bar. I'll leave the spray paint behind. I want the lantern fuel. Yeah. I think I'm going to head back today. We're going to return back to Pleasant Valley. That was a noise. I hope that was a rabbit. I gotta check on those guts, and I gotta check on, sort of general things. So I've got to decide, I don't need the battery yet, I can leave that here, those trail boots can stay behind. I want the hacksaw. I don't like it, I don't like leaving this on, so it bothers me wasting fuel. But now I can't see. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Put that away, I've got a bit of time to kill. So I'm going to wait, I'm going to try to let the temperature light up a bit. So I'm going to spend an hour researching carcass harvesting while I warm up. And it gets lighter. Okay, I want the lantern fuel. I don't want the, what is that, dusting sulfur. I don't know what that's for. I'll remember it's there. I'm not going to bring this pry bar, I'll bring that hatchet. On me, what definitely don't I need? I'll leave this water here in case. I should have an extra can on me. It'll be in tools. Drop that. I'd like to bring all the sewing kits back. Have I finished a sewing primer? Yes. I'll want the books, I'll want the ammunition. I'll bring the peanut butter. And probably the teas. Should bring all the medicine I can carry. I'll leave the extra storm lantern. There's just a bottle of lantern fuel here. I've got a shitload of sewing kits, firearm cleaning kits, a bunch of flares, an insulated flask, which I should, by the way, think about carrying, but how does this much as this weigh? 0.2 of a kilogram? I mean, that'd be a good thing to have on me, like, brew up a cup of coffee, and have it on with me. I don't think I need to bring this cooking pot back. I don't think I have one there, but it's, you know, a kilogram. Alright. I don't need two. By the way, okay, so this one's been researched, this one hasn't. So I'm going to drop that one. Apparently, they're the same book, but apparently you can only... Just put that there. Search one at a time. Alright, I need to think. So I'm going to go through a bunch of stuff, figure out what I don't need. And leave it behind. Okay. Okay. This is what I'm leaving behind. Bit of antibiotics, I don't, so disinfectant I don't really need. Some of the food I can come back for. A lot of it's in reasonably good condition. I'm gonna leave behind these sewing kits. I don't really want to leave behind an extra whetstone, but, like, some of these I know where they are. These books are used. These books are red, so I can leave them behind. That's 5 out of 5 researched. That one's, I've already got a spare one, copy of that, and that one is also researched. We got behind a bunch of flares. There's some, like, lots of firewood here I'm going to have to leave behind. I am bringing with me all the lantern fuel, but it means I'm massively overburdened. So it's going to be I'm going to have to be careful walking back. One thing I want to have a look at before I do go is I can make a torch. It takes 15 minutes, 3 sticks, a cloth, a bit of lamp oil, and it'll start at 100%. I've got 2 torches on me at 25 and 30% each. And I've got 3 flares. I'm also bringing back that thermos. I just think I have to head back now. You know, I'm not really, like, going to expand my sort of capacity here, and all I'm doing is sort of bumbling around. And it's snowing. I didn't want it to be snowing. I've got a really high sprain risk. I got 2.5 kilograms more than I should be carrying, and I'm only going to get more tired. Alright. I know the way back. It's probably going to be a fairly... I was going to say it's probably going to be a fairly sedate journey. And that seems to be changing its tune now. Like, I can't really... I can run, but I shouldn't. I've just got to be careful. Put that out and not spend it. That is a deer. When I get back to Pleasant Valley and get back to the homestead, my job there will be to find a different area. Because really, this is a starting area. There's not much worthwhile here. But with the new clothes that I've got, one of the good things about this region is that I've got the clothing I now need to keep myself warm even in relatively cold conditions. I can spend a lot more time outdoors, which I couldn't do. I was getting so cold that I was spending most of my time indoors. Now I can go out, I can get firewood, I can hunt rabbits a bit without freezing to death. And I've got plenty of lantern fuel. So this place has been a net positive. That's a lot of wolves. It's like 4 of them, 5 of them over there. Okay. So the job is just to get back to the log sort, and then find the path back up to the mine, travel through the mine, back to Pleasant Valley, and then we're fine. We're back at the log sort already. So yeah, I got this. Nothing will probably happen, so I may skip back to the homestead. Assuming nothing interesting happens, there's just going to be a lot of traversal. There's not much I can do about that. I'm gonna have to walk right past that wolf. I'm sort of vaguely remembering where to go. Hello, boy. I think it's around here. I might be going the wrong way. The one thing I'm worried about with this snow is that my clothes are gonna get wet. And then I might have a hypothermia risk. Alright. I really hope I'm going the right way. I might be taking a different route. Is he gonna keep following me, or is he gonna bugger off? Am I gonna have to scare him off? I'm going a direction. I think I might be heading to a different location, which could be a problem for me. I've just got to find the mine entrance, really. Alright. Let's push up a bit. He seems to have lost me, more or less. No, he's still there. Alright, time to... We're about to run out of this torch. So I need to get him to bugger off. There we are. Okay. How's my clothes doing? Yeah, that's getting wet. That's okay. Some of my outer clothes are getting wet. Luckily, I'm wearing a waterproof jacket, so that's getting wet slowly. Hopefully, I should get back to the mine before it becomes a problem. They'll dry off over time unless they reach 100% and they start freezing, in which case I'm in a bit of trouble. You're running right after me. Might need a flare. I'm just gonna have the flare ready because the torch is really low. I might be lost. Which is far from ideal. I really thought it was up this path. I didn't actually check the route I came down. Like, I didn't go back to my recordings and have a look how I came down, so... I might genuinely not know the way back. Yeah, this is not it. This is the bloody... I know where this is. This is the train, the railway. Okay. Well. I've gone the wrong way. It's okay, it's not disastrous. There might be something at the end of this train line. I can't remember if there was a way to go. I don't know if this passes through to Pleasant Valley, though. There are multiple pathways between areas. You generally go through the mine networks, but, you know, obviously you can just pass through, like, places. I think the mine might be down that way, but I don't want to head off the path now. I'm going to head to the train tunnel, and see if that takes me to Pleasant Valley. Cross my fingers and hope. If it takes me somewhere else, then I'm somewhere else. I'll find a place to hunker down. I've got enough food with me, I've got the tools. Leave Coastal Highway. I don't know where I'm going. Ravine. Okay. Yeah, I've gotten lost. Now, I'm fairly sure there's a few wolves around Ravine. This is one of the places I haven't been to before. Ever. I mean, I say press onwards. But if I don't get back to that mine network... Like, this is gonna kill me, right? This is just gonna kill me? Ravenfall Trestle. Yeah, no. Fuck! Oh, shit. Yeah, okay, so Permadeath, the game deleted the save file. That was not the ending I wanted to have. If I'm completely honest, I'm kind of gutted, actually. So... Look, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really in the mood to start this damn thing again, and I want to move on to something different. I just... Like... I don't know. That's it. That's, like, I'm not right now. I may come back to this game when I've got another sort of time where I'm not recording, or I haven't got any, like, story-based games I want to record, and I might give it another go. But for the moment, I'm just, like... I'm just furious at myself and at this game, kind of, simultaneously. So, that was that run of the Long Dark. Ended ingloriously. My apologies. I might move back to Planet Crafter. It's an update for that, and I might... I've probably got to get back to... Well, I have to get back to Metro, but I had a massive crash last time I tried to play it through episode 3, so I'm gonna see if... Well, I don't know. That's crushing. Just like my body was at the bottom of that ravine. Anyway. Later.